start on this. Hi, so Destiny, thank you for joining me for this virtual meeting. Can you tell me, I looked over your demographics shortly and we've had a previous appointment. So I wanted to give you the opportunity to tell me a little bit about some of the more, I guess, affecting issues in your life right now.
Yeah. So I think we talked about it last time, but I recently applied to work as a child protective service agent. I currently work as a teacher and I'm a little bit nervous about transitioning to a new job. I start next week and all of my support system, my good friends are at my current workplace. So I'm just really nervous leaving an environment where I feel comfortable and I feel like I'm good at what I do. I don't really have a lot of experience in the field that I'm moving into, and I'm just feeling really nervous about that moving forward. So I guess that's why I'm here. I wanted some tips for how to combat some stress or how to prepare for it. I'm really nervous about all of that.
You're really nervous. Okay, well, it sounds like you just have some apprehension about dealing with a line of work that you've never experienced before. So keeping some of your friends and supports in mind is going to be very beneficial for you. Do you feel like your relationships that you've built with your coworkers goes beyond just work? Do you feel like those are people that you could talk to outside of work?
That's what I'm a little nervous about. I actually moved to a new city for the job that I'm currently at. So I lost a lot of friendships in that process. And then I gained these friendships really just in a workplace environment.
Yeah.
And then we became roommates a couple of months ago. But really, all of our conversations kind of revolve around work and what we do and the kids that we work with. So I feel like if I move jobs, maybe I won't be as close to these people. My father, he puts a lot of pressure on me to do a really good job. And I just feel like I'm moving away from a career where I feel like I'm excelling at and moving into something I don't know if I'm going to do a good job at without that support system and with pressure from my family. So it's just a lot of that is kind of weighing on my mind.
Yeah, uncertainty is something that we have to deal with in life on a regular basis. And one of the things that I want you to recognize is your ability to make friends in every situation that you've dealt with so far. So moving from your original situation, you had friends that you left, and then you were a teacher, you made friends there. And all of those sound like very appropriate relationships. They're all work related, and you say that you got a sense of support from them that was very valuable, beneficial to you. I don't see any signs that you might have problems making friends at work. That's a social skill that you have as a professional. So, and you're getting your master's. Oh, thank you. You're getting your master's, right? So that's very helpful as well. And you have your students that you can go to.
And I do feel like I'm getting a lot of good book work and things like that through my master's degree, but this is very hands-on with the kids. So it do feel a little bit unprepared going into that and just kind of hoping that all of the skills I've learned in my courses and as a teacher will kind of transfer over to this new position. But definitely it's a completely new territory. But it is encouraging to hear that the social skills kind of transfer with you as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably going to be your most transferable trait, is that you know how to deal with people efficiently in the moment. So you've been able to develop some really good relationships, and social work is highly dependent on your ability to work with people. And you have experience working with middle school children. And so you've had experience knowing what healthy behavior is, what some problem behaviors are, and when it might be time to intervene. So that's transferable as well. Understand?
helpful.
So
Yeah,
if you
that's
see
very
something
helpful.
that's out of the ordinary, you're already going to have a little bit of background in that.
Yeah, that
Because,
helps a lot, knowing
you
there's some
know,
kind of foundation. Yeah.
yeah, as a teacher, you have to know, you're a mandated reporter, you have to know when it's important to intervene. You have dropping grades, kids not showing up for school, you have scenarios where maybe the kid's got head lice and they're hungry and they're not able to concentrate. That's going to be some of the situations that you're going to be faced with. So you do have an idea of what that might look like from an outside perspective as a teacher. Now you're going to go into the home and you're going to see what exactly is going on in the home, right? So you're gonna get an even a very, very close look at these children's lives. So now you're gonna know how to intervene and all of the all the aspects that you're gonna have to deal with, court
All those
dates,
facets.
right?
Yeah.
Right. So you're also good at coming up with your curriculum.
Mhm.
And juggling your work schedule and time management. Those are all transferable skills that are going to go from one to the other, right?
That's very
So,
helpful. Yeah.
yeah. So
Makes you
I
feel a little less
don't
empty-handed.
yeah, I don't foresee you having any problems
Okay.
transitioning unless it happens to be the work itself,
Yeah.
which was most likely covered in your curriculum, and how to deal with secondary trauma. So
Right.
that
Yeah.
might be something that you can get some support in
A little
on,
more additional things too. Yeah. With that.
yeah, on an office culture level, like the culture within your office. I don't know how supportive people are in
Yeah.
helping their coworkers deal with trauma, or if you're going to have to come up with your own, professional advisor on that,
Yeah.
professional support system.
Which again is like a little nerve-wracking too, moving into a different support system. And
Yeah.
then even with my dad, I feel like he is not very supportive with this transition too. And so that's really hard with familial relationships, because I want to do a good job. And I'm worried that the things that I want to do and I want to pursue won't be beneficial to my relationships with my family as well too. So I'm a little nervous about that as well, in addition to workplace relationships.
Yeah. So yeah, that has a lot to do with your value system and how much weight you put on that.
Yeah, which is a lot
on
of
that
weight.
value. So what's more important to you, making your own decisions or having your familial influence be the deciding factor in your life? And some people choose to do that even if it makes them less happy, because that's where they put the most weight. And other people decide that their happiness is maybe going to be more beneficial to them in their life. And so they choose to somewhat reject their traditional value system and, make their own choices and do something different.
Yeah.
So that's something that you're going to have to
either way.
Yeah, it's something that you're going to have to weigh for yourself. It's a choice,
Mhm.
I don't want to make it about vanilla or chocolate. It's a little bit more, it has a little bit more importance than that, but
Yeah.
it is a choice that you need to make eventually. So yeah, just exploring how you think it's going to affect you long term, and how you might deal with the consequences of your choice either way.
Yeah. And the benefits that come with
That's
one
right.
choice and the cons.
That's right.
It's
So
hard.
yeah, we could do, if we had more time, I would probably have you do a benefits and costs list for each of those scenarios. So this is going to come down to problem solving. And it sounds like you're ready to, you've already made your choice so far. And so now it's just going to be a matter of execution, really, of executing.
Which is sometimes the hardest part.
Yeah. So once it becomes real, then you're gonna have your interactions based on the fact that, you know, you did leave your previous job and now you're entering into social work. So you have your
New
adjustment
chapter.
there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's very helpful.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't have a timer. Do we have a timer?
No, I don't know. I don't see one.
Okay.
Gotta be kind of close because we started like 3:30 on my clock. 3:39.
Okay. Okay, so I want to send you away with this then for the last minute. I want you to come up with your pros and cons list.
Okay.
Also for stress, I wanted you to go online and you look up the mindfulness app. And you know, that's an exercise that you can do. Choose a free mindfulness app, and that's going to help you relax. You can choose to come up with your own system, do it in the morning or do it in the evening, do it at a time where you're free. And it's something that you can do at a time that's most beneficial for you.
I like that. Okay.
So that's your other thing. And thirdly, if you feel that it would be helpful to you to contact your parents and see how they're doing, then do that. You know,
And kind of
if
provide
you
some
feel,
kind of closure either way.
yeah, if you feel that it's not going to be helpful, then you don't have to.
Yeah, I like that idea though, at least to talk it out so that way I feel like I can move forward either direction that I choose. That's helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll work on that and I can kind of bring them back next week, the costs and the benefits, kind of discuss those as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thanks. You have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.